If you're an English teacher, you've undoubtedly been handed poetry written by adolescents and asked to comment. You smile, take the lined paper in hand, a paper which suddenly weighs 40 pounds, and walk away with your own private performance of Shakespeare's Hamlet playing inside your head. The time is out of joint, oh cursed spite, that ever I was born to set it right. The truth is that very few teens manage to write good poetry. Trying to grade it is like walking on violets. No matter how you do it, something fragile and honest is going to get crushed. It's nearly impossible, though, to teach poetry without being asked to read your students' work, and a good way to test their understanding of how a figurative device works is to ask them to create their own. Suddenly, assessment becomes punishment for everyone involved. This unit provides 3 different summative assessments. One of those assessments requires students to write an original piece of poetry. Wait, I promise I'll explain myself. They must research the story of Emmett Till and then tell his story in a poem that uses at least 4 of the poetic devices they've learned. Emmett Till was selected as a specific topic because his story needs to be remembered and chances are lessened that you'll be dealing with plagiarism. It should not be punishment for you or the student because in this assessment, you are not grading the poetry. You're grading the understanding of the selected 4 tools, and that makes things easier for everyone. A second assessment is a straight multiple choice final test requiring students to apply their knowledge of poetic devices. It is not the easy one, as your student might predict. The third assessment asks students to compare 2 sonnets and decide which is better. They must base their argument on the identification and explanation of the figurative language they've learned. This becomes a composition and is graded accordingly. Obviously, one or all 3 could be used. One could be the assessment, and the others can be used as consolidating lessons. It would be up to your discretion and your students' abilities. Like any good test of abilities, they show us where the holes in understanding are and give us a chance to sum up, apply, and display those things that have been gained. Samples of the 3 assessments and answers are included, but as always, how you choose to use them is up to you. In addition, a website explaining Kent State University's Wick Poetry Center is given. There you will find fresh ideas for publishing students' work.